Okay. Well, that's cool. Just letting ideas simmer is the best thing, you know? No need to force anything. What have you been up to lately, though? Anything interesting happening at the school or with the Tri Foundation? Hi there. Good to be chatting again. Oh, still there. Sorry, sometimes it feels like I'm talking to the void, you know? Anything you wanted to pick up on from a sec ago, or should we just start fresh? Hmm. Okay. Well, if you're just processing, that's totally cool. No rush at all. I was just thinking back to when you were talking about the past perfect tense last week. That seemed like something you were really digging into. Is that still on your mind at all? Right, right. Okay. So maybe not tenses right this second. That's fair. Honestly, sometimes I just ramble when people are quiet. It's a bad habit. Anything at all you feel like chatting about? Or, just existing together in silence is okay too, I guess. You know that. No, I'm just kidding. Um, sort of. Hey, back in June, you were talking about wanting to get a YouTube channel going and a beauty crew. Just wondering if that's still something you're thinking about? No pressure, of course. Just popped into my head. Okay, okay. YouTube's on the back burner then. Gotcha. It's good to have a bunch of irons in the fire, but also knowing when to let things simmer, right? You're always hustling with the school and the Trihan Foundation, it sounds like. Is everything all right there? Anything new happening? Oh, okay. That's a good shift. AI in agriculture is pretty huge, actually. Basically, it's about making farming way more efficient and sustainable. So things like precision farming, using sensors and data to figure out exactly how much water, fertilizer, or pesticides each plant needs. Drones are a big part of that, taking photos and spotting problems early. Then there's AI-powered robots, everything from planting seeds to crops. It can even help yields and manage livestock. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Does that make sense? Or are you wanting to dive a specific part of it? Right. Well, if you're interested in learning more, there's a ton of stuff out there, articles, reports, even videos. Or if you had a particular area of AI in agriculture you want to discuss, like maybe the ethical implications or the cost of
Oh, that's
implementation,
great.
I'm happy to
That's
go there
great.
too.
I love to talk to about related to AI. So another question, like, can you please tell me and can you please give me information related to that? How can in growing seeds and growing plants, and what is the actual role of AI in agriculture? That how pharma tech helps from these AI tools.
It's a really good question. So AI can help with growing seeds and plants a bunch of ways. Starts with genetics, actually. AI can analyze huge amounts of genetic data to identify the best traits for crops like disease resistance or higher yields, and then help breed those traits into new seed varieties. Then, when it comes to actually growing plants, AI can monitor everything from soil conditions to weather patterns. It can use that data to optimize irrigation, make sure plants get the right amount of water, and to manage fertilizer use, minimizing waste and environmental impact. And it's not just about big farms either. Powered apps can even give farmers personalized advice on when to plant and how to care for their crops. As for how farmers can specifically take help from these tools, well, it's about improving efficiency, reducing costs, and increasing yields. Think about predicting outbreaks and diseases. AI can analyze images from drones or sensors to spot early warning signs, allowing farmers to take action before they lose a whole crop, or automating tasks like weeding and harvesting, freeing up farmers to focus on other important things. It's really about empowering them with data and insights they didn't have before. Does that hit the mark? Right. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, evolving so quickly. It's easy to feel like you're drinking from a fire hose, you know? Are there any specific parts of that you'd like me to unpack a little more? Maybe genetic side or the practical applications for.
Okay, so I have another question to you. Like, if we use AI in agriculture, so what's the benefit? Like, we earn more by using these technologies, or like some benefits? Like, why do we use AI in agriculture?
Okay, so that's a smart question. What's that actual payoff? The biggest benefit is efficiency, which translates to higher yields and, yeah, more income. But it goes way beyond that. AI helps reduce waste, less water, less fertilizer, fewer pesticides, which the environment also saves money. Can also help improve the quality of crops, making them more marketable. And because AI can predict problems before they happen, it reduces risk. Think about a sudden frost or a pest infestation. Being able to anticipate those things can save a whole harvest. Plus, AI can help farmers make better decisions about things like crop rotation and land use, leading to more sustainable farming practices in the long run. It's not just about earning more money in the short term, it's about building a more resilient and sustainable agricultural system. Yeah, absolutely. It's a pretty big investment too. The long-term benefits, especially as it's more accessible and affordable, are pretty significant. It's a bit of a balancing act, right? Weighing the cost and rewards. Right.
And of farmers like
Well,
soils, and we can predict the risk. So it's a very wonderful, like you discuss it with me, that we can take lots of benefit by using AI. Like, okay, so I have another question. If we have some tools which is related to sun is needed, how much the shines is needed to the plant, and how much the water is to the plant. So can AI do this, or you know what, machine cannot make mistakes, or maybe. So do you have some idea, like if the machine works, so what should we have to do?
okay, that's a really insightful question, actually. You're right to point out that no one and nothing is perfect, even AI. So, yes, AI can definitely help determine the precise nutrient and water needs of plants using sensors and data analysis. It can even control automated irrigation systems to deliver exactly what's needed when it's needed. But you're spot on to ask about errors. Machines can definitely malfunction, and AI algorithms can sometimes make incorrect predictions. And here's how it's usually handled first. There's a lot of redundancy built in. Multiple sensors are used to cross-check data, and systems are often designed to farmers if some. Second, it's not about completely removing human oversight. It's about augmenting it. Farmers still need to regularly monitor their crops and use their own judgment. They should see the AI's recommendations as a tool, not a replacement for their expertise. If a machine malfunctions or the AI gives a wrong recommendation, the farmer needs to be able to override the system. And, importantly, data from those errors is fed back into the AI to help it learn and improve over time. It's an iterative process, constantly refining the algorithms to minimize mistakes. It's less about eliminating errors altogether and more about mitigating the risks and learning from them. Does that make sense?
Agriculture, and we predict that how much water is needed to the plant and how much sun is needed to the plant. It's wonderful and lovely to hear. Okay, so can you tell me that how can we create tools for agriculture, and what tools is needed to in a farmer, and what tools needs, and what tools needs to create?
Okay, so you're thinking of actually building these tools. That's awesome. Creating AI tools for agriculture is complex, but it basically breaks down into a few key steps. First, you need data, lots of it. Things like soil composition, weather patterns, plant health, yield data, that kind of stuff. That data needs to be collected using sensors, drones, and other monitoring devices. Then you need the right algorithms to analyze that data and make predictions. That's where machine learning comes in. And finally, you need a way to deliver those insights in a user-friendly way, whether it's through a mobile app, a web dashboard, or automated control systems. As for what tools farmers actually need, it depends on their scale and specific crops, but here are a few essentials. Soil sensors to measure moisture and nutrients, weather stations to track local conditions, camera or aerial imaging and crop health monitoring, and then a platform. Usually it's also about access to internet connectivity, which can challenge in rural areas. And crucially, it's about training and support. Farmers need to know how to use these tools effectively and how to interpret the data they provide. It's not just about selling them the technology. It's about empowering them to use it successfully. It's a whole ecosystem, really.